The next thing I want to show you is a bit about sales forecasts. So again, this is a system which not a part of a system which not everyone uses, but I think it's being focused on quite heavily. So yeah, so let's have a look at this. So we've got this manager forecast here, for example. And what I've done is I've set myself as the manager, and it quite quickly shows you where the opportunities are, like in what state they are, and you can upload quotas, etc. And instead of just showing you the end product, I want to actually show you how easy it is to configure this, because a large focus of this particular wave has been to enhance the configuration, so you can do it as simply or as bespoke as you like. And there's many more options in terms of security and filters and things like that. So the most common thing would be the organizational chart, i.e. set quotas and forecasts by hierarchies in your organization. So a manager's quota could be part of, their people underneath them could be part of their quota, for example. So part of this update was you can use any entity for this now, including custom entities. So depending on your business need, obviously that can get quite detailed, but I'm just going to stick with a very basic forecast for now to show you how it works. So let's just call this the webinar forecast for managers. And the hierarchy you can define on various different things as well. So you could do it based on parent accounts, for example. But again, I'm going to stick with user, and I'm going to set my boss, a seat, as the top of the hierarchy. You can also edit what view exactly it shows, but we'll get to that later. So you can see it shows up immediately what the hierarchy is, and within that hierarchy, if there are any other managers. In scheduling, you can change the forecast, exactly what year or what quarter you want to demonstrate. But I'm just going to keep it for this quarter. Now, obviously, quite an important factor could be permissions, i.e. who do you want to be able to see this forecast? Is it just everyone can see everything? Is it quite transparent, or are there certain opportunities, for example, which shouldn't be seen by anyone apart from the owner, that sort of thing? So you can define this here. You can either say only people who own the records can see them, or anyone can see them, or you can define specific security roles. So I'm just going to keep it simple again. So this shows the layout. So these are different, all these things are different forecast categories. So this is simply an option set on opportunities, which you can configure to your liking, which demonstrates how likely this opportunity is to be won, basically. So won and committed. Well, one is it's won. Committed is it's pretty likely to be won. Best case, it's unlikely, and pipeline is kind of in the middle, like it's getting there, but not enough information, basically. So you can decide which of these to include, and obviously when you can change this option set to include different categories depending on your use. But again, I'm just going to keep it simple. This other new thing, you can add filters. So say you don't want all opportunities, you only want opportunities of a certain account. You can do that quite easily. So you can just define the account here, advanced data systems. But again, I want all my information, so I'm not going to do that. It works just like a normal advanced find view. Now you can define the drill down. So what this means is what sort of information do you want to see about the opportunities, and how specific do you want to get? So do you want to group them by, for example, account or by product? So account would be like, where are all my opportunities coming from? And products would be what products are selling the best. So let's go for products. And you can define a bit more detail about this relationship. All this has been expanded on quite a lot recently, but I have both here actually, so it means I get to choose in the forecast which one I want to drill down by. And the final thing is this new enable multicurrency selection allows you to see the data in any system currency you have. So let's enable that, which could be useful depending on your use. And you can even add JavaScript libraries for extremely advanced configuration. So you can see there's so much you can do this, but it's also very easy to do. So there's two sides of the coin, because I've just basically kept it very default. And as you can see, it didn't take me long at all. So now you can just activate this forecast. And the final thing you might want to do is upload a quota. And this is also quite simple. If you've done any imports before, it's very simple. But even if you haven't, it shouldn't take too long. So this has pulled up a spreadsheet here. And as you can see, you can easily just type in on a direct, on a parent level, what everyone should be making in terms of opportunities. So let's just say 30,000 for Haseet and 10,000 for everyone else. And then at a parent level, so this means Haseet plus everyone underneath him in the hierarchy, what should he be earning? So let's just increase that to say 60,000 and 20,000 for us, for an example. So it's really as simple as that, just putting in the numbers. Then you just save that and click to upload it. And as soon as that's done, that's the quotas completed. And obviously you can replace this further down the line if that changes. But let's finish this for now. So let's go back into our sales hub to look at this new one. So I think I called it webinar forecast. So as you can see, it shows you the opportunities, where all the money lies, or how much is forecast, how much is won and committed. And this drill down you can choose here. So say I want to see it by product, I just click product, and then I can click this drill down button. And it will show up with where this money actually lies in terms of products, which is, you know, depending on how you use it, it could be really useful. And obviously you can do it by account also, at which point it shows where these opportunities are coming from in terms of accounts.